What's going on? What's going on, Black Tax Pros? How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? This is Donnell Lovely, your Tennessee ambassador, checking in from the house, the basement. Been working all freaking day long, man. So I wanted to come on, man, and just kind of see how's everybody doing, man. The weather has been horrible, and the southern parts of the state now, the northeast, the southeast, the southwest, going from Texas all the way to Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, some of the times. So, guys, I wanted to actually come on and, man, just talk about how being not to be overwhelmed during the tax season, right? Because we're actually really officially almost a week into the season, officially, right? We've been doing it for a couple of weeks anyway, get everybody processes and everything like that. But to not be so overwhelmed during the tax season, guys, I kind of want to do three things to show you guys about doing it, right? So number one is have some type of organizational system, right? Either if it's a CRM or if it's an intake form that you can have. Normally when people come into your office, you do the intake forms, but you can have a digital copy, right? So one of the places you can do it is if you can have a Google Doc form or Google Sheets or Google Form, and have that being able to, have a little URL button. So every time that you're doing your social media platforms and everything, you can send those people to your form, right? So they can actually sign up with your form via your link. They can do all the things that they need to do via the link. So you can have all your forms right there. So now people are not texting you over anything. They're not emailing you anything. And you can have that form secure. So everybody that clicks that link can actually fill out their form. You give them that right, and now that form goes to you in an email, and now you got some type of organization going on. And plus, if you have an assistant, which I recommend everybody have, and not try to do all this stuff on their own, you have the assistant to be able to actually check your emails, right, and actually work up the process from there, because you got all your things, the questionnaires, the diligence, all the doc loads things are updated. Even if you don't have a full-fledged CRM, the Google Docs can allow you to have updates, uploads and things like that. So making sure you have a centralized organizational structure, and also you can actually have those files backed up to your Google Drives, right? So you can have a Google Drive folder with everybody's name on it, and making sure that each person have this stuff inside each one of these folders, right? So that's one of the things to make sure that you won't lose things, because for me, it has helped me so much, because I was getting text messages with people's socials on there. I was getting W-2s in an email form. I got to find a W-2 on a link. They came into the office and dropped off an ID. You know what I'm saying? So they have stuff just everywhere. And I'm looking at my folder and I only got a W-2, right? And no IDs or nothing. So I had to get more organized, right? So make sure that you take a little bit of time, right? Even though we're in the heart of the tax season, it's just to make sure you get organized, right? So that when, as you doing the work, as we working and as we doing it, it can be more productive. We can be more productive, right? Number two, get somebody to answer your guy's phone. Get somebody I know that we want to be on the phone and don't nobody close people and talk to people and all this, but that phone is wasting your time, that phone is wasting your energy, that phone is wasting your money. So I would translate, either if you get someone maybe overseas to answer your phone, or an assistant to answer your phone, or somebody to take your calls and route them calls to schedule an appointment, or to send them the link and everything like that. Because 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is your client's going to call your cell phone, you're going to pick up, they're going to talk about their information and all this kind of stuff, and then they're going to start ranting on about their life and what's been going on for the whole year. And before you know it, you spend 45 minutes on the phone with one client talking about, what their kids did and president did and birthday was and coronavirus this and who that, what that, how that be. So same thing that happens when people are in your office. That's why I don't like to be that close that much, right? So I would say get somebody to take your calls and let them know. And I'm trying to do this for myself, just trying to wing people off my personal line, because I know people got my personal phone number and everything, and I'm trying to wing them off to the business line and having a more streamlined process for being able to actually manage people in a bulk, like I said, because you're trying to grow And you can't grow when your phone is ringing off every 5 minutes and you're trying to be distracted from what you're trying to do, whether you're checking files or you're following up or you're doing your marketing or you're doing a lot of the day-to-day paperwork tasks or your due diligence forms or you're doing some errands or whatever you got to do, right? You need that peace, that clarity, that peace of mind, and also that phone gets distracting. So, you can be messing up and things like that you don't want to do. So you want to make sure that you get somebody to get your phone, man. That's just as simple as that. Either, like I said, either you get a call number. So I use either Ring Central or Line 2 or Google Phones or something like that, where you can actually have another number that you can just, route that phone to a person, and you give them specific instructions on how to answer your phone, how to take calls, how to follow back up, and be able to do that thing right there. So those are two things. And then the third one, man, is just kind of getting your people where you have an actual SOP, an actual workflow, right? So first thing we doing, right? So when you do your marketing, right, you actually do your marketing to push to a consultation, or if you're not doing consultation, then you're pushing them to your link for them to sign up on your link, right? And then when you get to your link, then they make sure they got all their documents. Here's the checklist for all the documents you need: the IDs, the socials, the W-2s, the dependents information, the verification of whatever, the 8867 forms, and all that, blah blah blah. Then you actually process the work. Then after you process the work, then you be able to go ahead and give them a review. Let them review it. Then you go ahead and let them sign off on it. Then you process it. So have yourself some kind of pipeline, some kind of workflow. I use a great CRM system that does that for me, that I built out and had one of my VAs do it overseas. Again, directly, if you guys are trying to scale to the 6-figure mark, are you trying to do something differently? If you're not trying to be so stressed out this year. Last year was horrible, stressful for me. And we did it just because we were so inundated with taxes for more than the normal tax season, right? It was extended until July. So we had another 3 months or whatever, 90 more days to deal with, last minute people and things like that, right? So, those are some of the things that I actually wanted to share with you guys as I'm just kind of chilling here in my house for right now. I got to take a little break, so I'm chilling right now in my basement, so you guys can see that just a little bit. But yeah, so I wanted to actually, drop in and share some of this real quick with you guys, because and then like I said, take you a break, man. Take you guys a break. Take a nap. Hell, they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? They'll be all right. Take a nap if you need to, and go for a walk, man. And you stand in front of the computer for 12 hours, 13 hours. Shoot, don't go to sleep 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Please. You better, free yourself, get you some exercise in, get up a little bit earlier in the morning, go for a walk, go for a jog, or whatever you want to do to kind of unwind, listen to you some music or get your mind right, just because you need to be at peak levels to actually perform and be able to provide the service that you want to provide. All right. So, with that being said, guys, I hope this was informative. I hope you guys got some out of it. Those 3 tips that I kind of gave you guys right now, because like I said, some people are working from home anyway, just because their office is not open, it's snowed in. So they got to kind of figure out a different way to get people their stuff. And, if you was like me last few years, you got people in all different states and they texting you this and they emailing you that. And they, how do I do this? How do I do that? And instead of just giving them one little link, say, here's your link, go ahead and fill out the questionnaire and then sign over the contract. And then, we're going to go ahead and get all those things in place, and we'll follow back up with you soon, all right? So, guys, again, my name is Donnell Lovely. I'm the Tennessee Ambassador. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome evening. I'm actually going to chill out for right now, man, because I got my team on overseas handling some of my stuff right now. So I said I'm not going to get stressed out this year, and I'll be damned if I let anybody stress me out this year. Not no more. Not no more. Outsource, and just review and market. I'm the 2 biggest things I can tell you to do. Review everything you need to do. Review before it go out, and market like it ain't never been marketed before. That's it. All right. Peace.